Hi, it's me, Stitches. So, willkommen, bienvenue, and welcome back to my channel. We are going to be making a Christmas ornament for hubby this year. And yes, I did put on this god-awful holiday sweater because it is for the Christmas season. And I got to start decorating for the tree. So, traditionally, I do make an ornament every year when we cannot make it to Disney World. So going to Disney, we normally buy a Christmas ornament for that year. And this year, since we didn't go to Disney, I had to make my own. So, watch the video, and I'll see you at the end. I first started off with getting some ornaments that I've had for years. You saw me use the blue ornaments on the Adventkranz video, so I'm going to use the leftover ones for this one. I also had some iridescent ornaments that I had on our Christmas tree last year, but you want to make sure with doing this that they are plastic. You don't want to try this with glass because it will not work. I'm going to go ahead and light the candle and then poke a hole into the ornament using an awl that gets hot. As you can see, I'm going to demonstrate right here. That is just going to open up the plastic so that it can stretch, because the next step is you're going to be very, very, very careful and place the ornament over the top of the flame. This will soften the plastic so that the end of the smaller ornament can press itself into the plastic itself, as you can see right here. Again, be very, very, very careful with this because it is hot plastic and you are working with an open flame. Okay, so that worked. Do the same thing to the opposite side, but again, be very, very careful. Do not let the flame touch the ornament, just hover it above the flame. This again will soften the plastic so that you can push the other ornament into it and it can lock into place once it's cooled. As you can see on this side, I did get a little too close to it the second time, and the ornament pushed in a little too far, so then I had to go back and touch up again the other side. So again, do not leave it over the top of the flame too long, because you will melt the plastic. It is, again, plastic. Can't stress that enough. Be very careful. Okay, now go spray paint it.
A few moments later.
Okay, so it's spray painted. I left the iridescent showing, but now I just need to let it dry, and then I'll go ahead and do the glitter over the top of it. So, set that in a glass, and let that dry overnight.
A few inches later.
Okay, so it's day 2, and it is dry. I am going to go ahead and get a piece of paper. I have standard cheapy glitter, and I have Mod Podge glue that I put into an old ketchup bottle so that I can just pop it open and use it. And I have a disposable paintbrush, so let's go ahead and get this started. Okay, so once it's completely covered, put it back in your glass. Let it dry overnight again, and we'll come back and I'll clean this up.
One eternity later.
To decorate it, I ended up using some nail art, some gems that I had left over. But this was proved to be my downfall, as you will quickly see in just a moment.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
They ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
You got that right. I put 2024 on an ornament because I was planning too many things at one time and not paying attention to what year we're in. So let's start that all over again. Well, let's go ahead and start this over again, and then we can get started. If you mess up like me, do not skip the Mod Podge, because that really did help the glitter stick a whole lot better. I put the glitter on while the spray paint was still wet just to speed this on a little bit because I messed up. So please do not skip that step. Mod Podge is very important. But once you do all the steps correctly, the next step is to let it dry, and then we can go ahead and do the reveal. So enjoy, and I'll see you at the end. So welcome back. As you can see, the 2001 T3 ornament is here, and my big mistake of doing 2024 is also here. Now, hubby says that I can use this for next year, but I'll probably end up using a different ornament for the 2024 season, so I may gift this to one of my friends for next year. So I'll put this away with the Christmas ornaments and then give it to them next year. So, if this is the type of content you are interested in and want to see more videos like this, go ahead and like, share, subscribe, and follow me on other platforms. And we'll see you next week for yet another holiday crafting. Tschüssi!